Oh, hey, I was just thinking about you. Weird. Listen, I was just about to order some Postmates and watch a movie. Do you want to stick around, or? Hi there! How are things? We are currently at episode 6 of Asking for a Friend, and I gotta tell you folks, I am so happy about either helping you with your relationships or making them go to shit, because my advice is not professional. That's on you, not me. But what I can say is that I'm very appreciative that you guys are actually taking my advice and using it. Some of you are saying that it works, and you keep asking me questions. I should also be very candid in saying my life is shit, and so is every relationship that I've ever been in. So maybe I'm giving you this advice because I learned from them, but if I were you, I wouldn't expect me to be the savior of your relationship, because I can't fucking figure it out for me. I've been single for years now, and there's a reason. But anyway, this show's not about me, it's about you. So let's get into it. Question number 1. This girl's talking about her girlfriend. I didn't screenshot the previous question because it was like very convoluted and I didn't understand it, so I made her ask it again. She got super stoned last night and smashed with a dude because being high makes her horny. How do I have a talk with her regarding this since we both lesbians? Being high with no one to smash. Play DJ on yourself. I would imagine that play DJ on yourself means masturbation. You say you guys are both lesbians, but are you in a relationship with each other? Because if you're in a relationship with each other, I could understand why you would be upset with her for hooking up with someone else regardless of the sex. But if you're not in a relationship with her and you yourself think that lesbians should just be strictly lesbians and that's it, then I think you're wrong. Let her get high and fuck whoever the hell she wants to fuck. At the end of the day, both fortunately and unfortunately, we are humans. So we are gonna do whatever it is that we want to do, and there's nothing anybody can do about that but us. So you can't try to control somebody and say, you shouldn't be doing guys, you're a lesbian. If anything, you should be happy for her that she's able to explore her sexuality to its fullest capacity. I get it, you're both lesbians, and when you're horny, you play DJ on yourself. But that's not what she likes to do. She's got a hunger and an appetite that she wants fed, and she gets it done. So don't be mad, accept it. Unless you guys are in a committed relationship, which I fully understand, and that should be the conversation. Hey, you're with me, don't fuck other people. Not, hey, I don't like it when you fuck dudes when you get high. Should my friend, who is 23, be scared of saying to a guy that she has never been in a relationship or done anything sexually with a guy? Her reason is that she has never had the desire to do so, but now that has changed and she is kind of scared. Anonymous, please. You should never be scared to tell someone that you're sexually inexperienced. What you have to keep in mind is that if this kind of information scares someone or makes them think any less of you, they're not a good fucking person at all. So you should be fully transparent. Leave it all at the door. That way they don't have to figure things out later on when they're in too deep or you're in too deep. All there, no skeletons in the closet. That way nobody has to lie, the lie doesn't have to turn into 10,000 lies, and you're both living better because of it. And I understand that it could be scary to admit to somebody that you have no sexual experience, but if they care about you and they give a shit about your feelings, wow, it's so weird to think about. They should understand and either say, listen, I like you, and I want to help you with that, or if they don't plan on committing to something deeper with you, they should say, hey, that's a big thing. And that should be with somebody that you know 100% is going to care about you after it happens. Which doesn't always have to be the case. I mean, you could just be somebody that wants to explore yourself sexually. And if it doesn't lead to a commitment afterwards, so be it. At least you got the experience and you're able to tackle the next obstacle with that under your belt. Let him know. And if he's worth it, he'll stick around or tell you how he feels about it and you guys can work it out. Next question. I feel like my friends are helpful when I'm down, but also upset when I'm up. Been chasing my dream, and whenever I get a level up in my progression, they get competitive and act like we aren't in this together. What should I do? I love them, but I can't stand this shady shit. Anonymous, please. Oh boy, where the fuck do I even begin? It's one thing for you to be competitive with your friend in order to help them progress, but it's another when you get upset at the fact that they're progressing. I'll never understand this, and I've been front row to it for fucking years now, but people suck. I myself have been guilty of being like, man, fuck them. That should have been me. The nature of the beast of competition is so fucked, and it affects everybody involved. All I can tell you is you want to take this energy that you have worrying about it and just put it back into what you do. The more and more you get to the point where you don't need the entire fucking alphabet to be the letter that you were supposed to be, the better off you'll be. God damn, that sounded profound, but really it was kind of stupid, but you get what I'm saying. Don't focus your energy on what they're doing and how they hate what you're doing. Fuck, if you have to, make them hate you more. The silver lining is now you have an actual visual to let you know when you're progressing. your friend's acting shady and they're hating on you or doing some dumb shit like they do, then you know it's because you're doing something right. So double fuck them and keep doing what you're doing. They'll come back around when they're looking up instead of down. God damn it. I mean, these seem corny as fuck, don't they? But I mean it. Hey man, I've been a long-time follower and your relationship with your mother is awesome. Hi Mom. I love how much you pay her respect and thank her for raising you the way she did. I love you, Mama. My situation is similar because my father was never around when it came to fatherly advice and responsibilities. So my mother played both roles. However, my father is just now starting to come around now that I'm grown and doing shit on my own. What are your thoughts and what would you do? Because I understand exactly what you mean. It's a lot easier to take responsibility for something once it's taken responsibility for itself. We all make mistakes. And I'm not sure whether it's genuine or not that your father wants to now be a part of your life, but just the fact that they are trying is enough for you to at least entertain it till you figure out what the motives are. I understand, and I know what it feels like. Now I can hold a conversation with my father where I feel like he actually genuinely cares about what I'm doing, and he's proud of me, which are not feelings that I had at a younger age. But I can tell you it's nice to have now, regardless of how late it is. Embrace it. Still pay all the respect to your wonderful and loving mother who raised you and gave you everything you needed in this world to become who you are today. But understand that there's somebody else there who helped bring you into the world regardless of their inactivity in your life thus far. Man, I didn't mean to drop all these fucking bombs on this episode. That concludes this episode of Asking for a Friend. Once again, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support and the questions that you're asking. Be sure to follow me on Snapchat, which is where people usually ask the questions, but you can also tweet me at J.Cyrus. And also, like I mentioned before, I am now on Twitch, doing the gaming thing and talking to people in the chat. So follow my Twitch here, and that's it. Bring ding 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 ding, bring ding ding ding, asking for a friend. Bring ding 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 ding, asking for a friend. You gotta ask questions that you might not want to ask me for you, but you just put your friend in that position and ask them for them too. Okay, I can't fucking do this anymore, but you know, just follow me. I love you guys.